I just got my very first Kindle. I never thought I'd be an ebook girly, but here we are. This is the Kindle Paperwhite Gen 12, and I am so excited. So I figured we could unbox it together, set it up, and I can give you my initial thoughts on it. It's already so cute. I've been reading on my iPad for the last 6 months, so I am very happy to finally be making the switch over to a Kindle. I did get the black version because I thought that would go with more cases and I could kind of customize it more easily. The box is actually a lot smaller than I was expecting it to be, which is a good thing. I just got really used to reading on my iPad. I was used to having a big bulky device, and I knew that the Kindle Paperwhite was the bigger version. So I don't know, I was just expecting it to be super big, but this is actually so nice. It does fit really easily in just one hand, whereas the iPad, I really did need 2 hands to hold it. This is just so exciting. I know it seems silly that I read on an iPad for so long, but I already had it and I had never read ebooks before. So I wanted to make sure I actually liked it and was gonna stick with it before buying the Kindle. I also didn't really plan on buying the Kindle, but Amazon Prime was having their sale. I saw the Kindle, the discounts got me. I wasn't planning on getting one and I did, so hopefully it's worth it. The box that it comes in is a bit longer than what the actual Kindle Paperwhite looks like, because they do have a charger at the bottom. And there's a cute little quote on the box that the charger came in. It says, "Books may well be the only true magic." So cute. It uses just a basic USB-C charger. It does not come with a charging brick, so you will need one of those separately. When I ordered it, I thought about getting the wireless charger because the Kindle Paperwhite is compatible with that. It's like a little stand that the Kindle can sit on, but it advertised that you only need to charge the Kindle every 12 weeks. So I don't think a wireless charger is really necessary. It's different if you're charging it every day, but with it being so infrequently, I don't necessarily think a wireless charger would be worth it. Came with a little handbook. Let's see if there's anything useful in here. Mostly just safety information. I think this is supposed to be water resistant. This is basically just saying don't purposefully dunk it in water. It's not waterproof. So cute. Oh wow. There's one button at the bottom. That's the power button. And then that's where the charging port is. So pretty simple. Here's what the back looks like. It has the classic Amazon smile on it. And then this is what the home screen is showing before I powered it on. I'm gonna hold the bottom. Let's see what happens. Ooh. It's working. I love the little Kindle logo with the little boy sitting under the tree reading. First screen, it's just having me pick a language. English. Next. Choose your region. United States. Next. I didn't even realize how much I wanted a Kindle, but now that I have it, I imagine there's no way I'll ever want to go back. I do like physical books a lot still, but I think it's nice to have a physical book that I'm reading as well as an ebook, especially since ebooks are more portable. I can easily bring it with me places. I can read while holding my baby since it's easy to do with one hand. We're on the setup screen. Connect to the internet, sign into your Amazon account. I saw that it's easier to do on your phone, so I did download the Kindle app on my phone. Here's what the screen is showing. It's also about halfway charged, just straight out of the box. Connect to the app. It has all the instructions right on here, even though they also sent an email, included a QR code with instructions. I think I probably won't even need any of that. As soon as I open the Kindle app, it's saying Kindle Paperwhite found, go ahead and connect. So there's more instructions in here, but that was already super easy. I think it recognizes what Wi-Fi you're on when you buy the Kindle through Amazon, it can kind of easily link all those things together. I'm pressing get started, link and continue. Hopefully it'll work. App connected, that's good. I'm just clicking our Wi-Fi. I have to enter the password. I don't know our Wi-Fi password. Well, knowing your Wi-Fi password, that's the hardest step of this so far. Ooh, autofill, passwords. There we go, Wi-Fi. You'd think it would be saved in the passwords app, but I'm not seeing it. I'm actually very confused right now. It always just autofills. Success. My husband knew the Wi-Fi password. Now we are able to move on. It says I'm all done with my phone now, so I just have to press finish. Now everything else should be done on the Kindle. It says, hi, welcome to your new Kindle. It's logged onto the Wi-Fi. So I'm pressing next. Make this Kindle kid friendly. Create up to 4 child profiles. Oh, you can also set reading goals and track progress for your kids. I didn't know that you could have multiple profiles on one Kindle. I thought that you'd have to get separate devices. So that's really nice to know. I'm not gonna do that right now because my kid is only 7 months old, but I'll probably use that feature in the future. Now there's a little tour. Next, tap or swipe down to access settings. Okay, we're all set up. That's exciting. I've never actually read a book on the Kindle app, so I'll have to get used to the layout of that. I did look at it yesterday when I ordered the Kindle and scrolled through to see some of the books that are on there. I don't know if this is always the case, but right now if you buy... Oh my, I just accidentally opened this settings. You can make it brighter, less bright, more bright. You can change the warmth. I like that it's a sliding scale. On my phone, I think you can only either make it cool or warm, but you don't get to choose the amount. That's pretty nice. And you can set a schedule for when you want it to be warm or cool. So like after a certain time of day, I could say I want it to be warmer. There's dark mode. Here's how the home screen looks on dark mode. I've never really used dark mode on my phone, but I feel like since everything's black and white on the Kindle, it looks very nice with dark mode. So maybe I will use it. For now though, I'll put it back in the regular mode. Here's how it looks in the regular mode. What was I even saying before I got distracted by the settings? Oh, I don't know if this is always the case, but when I bought this Kindle as part of Amazon Prime's days right now, it had the option for the same price either way to come with 3 months of Kindle Unlimited. So I got the free trial. It does say that it will auto renew after that trial period, but I immediately just canceled it and you still get to use it for the 3 months. So it's not like you lose the books when you cancel. If you're planning on canceling, just go ahead and do it right away after you buy it. From what I saw while just initially looking through the Kindle Unlimited library, it seems like a lot of books are not on Kindle Unlimited. There's some popular books, but most of the books I had never heard of. If you click on a book, if it's available on Kindle Unlimited, it says read now. It also shows Kindle Unlimited right above that. So I can click read now. It says I have to return a title if I want to do that because I already requested too many. I believe you can have 20 titles at a time and you can have them for as long as you want. I was kind of using that button as a TBR list, so I'll have to figure out how to add it to a reading list instead because I don't know how to do that. Ooh, it has reviews. Are these Goodreads reviews or is this separate? I think these are probably the Amazon reviews that are showing. It has all the reviews and then you can swipe. It's not instantaneous like a phone. There's a very slight delay whenever you swipe. I am confused how to make a reading list. There are 3 buttons, maybe it's that. Ooh, add to list, added to wish list. I guess wish list is my TBR, maybe. I don't know if you can make different lists. I think it might just be wish list. So just one list. I'm only adding Kindle Unlimited books to my list because I have Libby. I mostly, actually only so far have used that for reading ebooks. So I have to figure out how to get my Libby books onto the Kindle now because you can read it on either. I opened Libby on my phone. I'm currently reading Out of the Woods. This book is so good. Little side note, it's a cute little romance about a couple who's high school sweethearts and they're going on a hiking marriage retreat. My husband and I are high school sweethearts as well, so I feel like it's very relatable. To transfer it, I'm going to Actions and then Read Books With, and then I can select Kindle instead of Libby. It's giving me a warning that it will remove the downloads from my phone. Hopefully that doesn't mean it returns the books to the library, but I guess I have to take that risk. So I'm pressing remove my downloads. Done. Each Kindle compatible book will be sent to your Kindle device when you open it. I'm seeing all the random Kindle Unlimited books that I requested. I don't know how to get to the Libby books. Also, it says your lists plural. So somehow I must be able to make more than one list. I guess I can link my Goodreads account and then all my Goodreads want to read books will show up in here as well. I like that this is also interconnected. I didn't realize that. Libby and Goodreads and Amazon and Kindle, they're all connected. So that does make this very convenient. But I'm still super confused about how to get my Libby books on here. Maybe in the Libby app on my phone, I have to click Read with Kindle. Then it'll transfer over to the Kindle. Let's see. It's having me log in on my phone to my Amazon account. Once you log in, it says get library book. Clicking that. Perfect. Okay, that's definitely what I had to do. Now it's saying it will appear on my Kindle. It showed up right at the top. It's downloading. Since I clicked it, you can either swipe or just tap the edge of the screen. It's slower if you swipe, but if you tap, it goes a lot faster. The only thing about transferring it is it started at the beginning of the book, so you should definitely check what page you're on first. I know I left off in the middle of a chapter, so that makes it a little bit more difficult to find where I was. Okay, I found it. It shows the page number on the bottom left, and then it shows the percentage on the bottom right. So it's kind of fun to have both of those pieces of information on every page. It's probably not that complicated, but I don't know how to get to the home screen, so I'm a little bit confused. If I click in the middle, it just turns the page. If I swipe down, there's the settings. If I swipe up, it just lets me turn the page. Maybe if I press the bottom, that turned it off. You want to be my tech support? I don't know how to get to the home page.
Hello world. Alright. Does it have buttons?
Okay, there's one button. This turns it off.
Oh.
And then it turns back on.
Okay.
If you go from the top, there's the settings.
Okay, what if you go from the bottom?
If you go from the bottom, it lets you turn the page.
What is that button right there?
That turns the page.
Okay.
Those buttons turn the page.
Yeah.
These buttons turn the page.
It's a lot of page turning buttons.
If you click in the middle, that turns the page.
Jeez, okay, alright.
I don't see any other buttons.
Okay. How curious. Where do you want to go?
Just like the home page, out of this book, into a different book.
Shake it? That's a good question.
This user interface is not user-friendly.
How do you?
I don't know.
That's confusing.
I'll Google it.
That was weird.
How to get out of book on Kindle. Tap the top of the screen.
Oh, wow, that's fancy.
Your main toolbar. Now it gives me a little tour. Look at this. It thinks to show me the instructions for how to get out of a book. Not until I actually figure out how to click it. You'd think they'd give me these tips beforehand. Okay, tapping the top of the screen is how we get out of a book. That's good to know. You can annotate too. That's pretty neat. I don't annotate a lot of books, but I have been annotating this book in Libby, which now I just realized I probably lost all of my annotations when I switched it over. Adam's making a sad face at me now. I've been annotating cute and funny parts of the book to show him, but oh well. I'll find more cute and funny parts to show him. I went back to the library and it shows the percentage of my book at the top corner of it, and it also shows my currently reading book in the bottom middle. I imagine I can just click that and it opens the book up. Click the top, go back to my library. Maybe that's how it works in the Kindle app, but I haven't read a book on the Kindle app before. Very simple, but I just could not figure that out. I do like it so far. I do like that I can hold it in one hand. I'll show you the comparison with my iPad. iPad, Kindle. Here's the side-by-side comparison. The iPad's way bigger, way heavier on my wrist, which really means I have to hold it with two hands while reading. This, easily one hand. I'm already feeling shocked that I read so many books on this with how heavy it is. This is gonna be so much easier for multitasking. I also love that the Kindle supposedly has a much longer battery life. I'll have to see how accurate that is. I already mentioned it advertised it as having 12 weeks of battery life if you use your Kindle for half an hour every day. But even if that's not entirely accurate, that's still way more than using an iPad or reading on your phone. I also love that the Kindle just has books on it. It's not like the iPad where I have the internet or other apps that could distract me from reading. It's kind of fun that it has a bunch of different screensavers when you put it in the sleep mode. I did get 2 different Kindle cases, so I'm excited to open these up and put them on the Kindle. I figured they'd be nice for different moods. They're also 2 different styles. I didn't know which one I would prefer. This blue one is more like what I have for my iPad, where there's a cover for the screen that just kind of flips open. And then this pink one is more complex. It has a little pocket to put things inside of, and the back fully flips around and has a stand so I can prop it up on a table or something. It also has little straps on the back so you can slide your hand into it and make it easier to hold one-handed. And I specifically picked this one because it has those straps on both sides so I can hold it left-handed or right-handed. A lot of the cases that I saw only had the strap on one side, and since I've never had a Kindle before, I wasn't sure which hand I'm gonna prefer to hold it with. It's also all held together magnetically, and this one had good reviews for how well the magnet worked, whereas some of the other ones that I saw were really cute, but they had weak magnets, so you'd be holding it and it would kind of just flop open. I'm gonna put the blue one on first because I think ultimately I'm gonna keep the pink one on for now. It's pretty simple, just opens up and closes, but this is a really cute light blue color, and I recently got a new Apple Watch with a new Apple Watch band, and it matches that really well. I clicked something on my Kindle because it has a loading screen now, but let's see how it fits in the case. This one just kind of clicks right inside. Very easy to put on and take off. It does not have a magnet, so if you held it upside down, it would flop open. Happy to have that as one option. I'll link both of the cases in the description in case you want to check either of them out. This one is nice if you're just looking for a simple case, but I think I'm gonna appreciate all the features of this other one a lot more. How cute is this design? I love the pink bows. Very feminine, very girly. This is the magnetic part, and it is sticking super well. I'm holding it upside down. It's not connecting. You have to pull on it for it to open up. Instead of popping this one in, you slide your Kindle in, and then I just slide it right in. The blue case was specifically advertised for the Kindle Paperwhite, so I knew this one would fit well, but this other case was advertised for either the Kindle Basic, which is smaller, as well as the Kindle Paperwhite. So I was a little bit worried that it would be too small, but it looks like it fits really well to me. And then holding it upside down with the Kindle, the magnet is still working great. When I open it up, it has the stand, so I can pull that out and set my Kindle anywhere to read it. And then these are the straps that I was talking about. It actually works out really well that I got one with both hands for the straps, because since I mostly use an e-reader while breastfeeding, I'm switching which hand I'm holding the device with. So These straps are gonna make it so much easier to hold this and read. It does make it a lot heavier to use a case, especially with all the extra stuff added on, but the straps on the back do make up for that. Now that I've unboxed it, set it up, looked at all the features in the Kindle, added the case on, the last thing I need to do is actually read on it. So I'm gonna open up the book that I've been reading, read a few pages, and make sure that I like that, because that's the whole reason why I got a Kindle, is to read. I like it. Overall, very happy with the Kindle. It took me a little while to get used to it and find all the settings in here, but I do really like it. This is gonna be really nice for reading when I'm on the go, reading at home when I'm breastfeeding, and reading in bed at night. I was so excited when I saw this on the front porch, so I'm very glad that I have it all set up now. Thank you for joining me for doing that. If you're interested in more bookish content, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.